Today we're looking at the firewalls that really lock things down. But before we jump in, be sure to tap like and subscribe because it costs you nothing, but it does help us keep breaking down cybersecurity in plain English. So Windows 11 has a firewall that's built in, and honestly, for most people, it's fine. It blocks random strangers from barging in, and that's the most important job. But here's where it gets tricky. By default, it only blocks incoming traffic. Outgoing traffic, including all those apps phoning home, sending data, or trying to sneak stuff out, well, that's allowed by default. Unless you go in and manually create outbound rules, Windows just lets it slide. Now, you can flip Windows to block everything outbound by default, but be warned that you'd be suddenly cutting the internet cable off for half of your apps. You'll spend hours whitelisting the ones that you actually need, like browsers or Zoom. It is powerful, but as far as practicality is concerned, it's not for most people. So this is where the big names come in. The best firewalls usually aren't sold on their own anymore. Instead, they're bundled inside of full antivirus suites. So let's start with the one that I recommend most often, Norton 360. The all-rounder, Norton has been one of the biggest names in security for decades, and its 360 suite is still one of the most complete packages available for Windows. It bundles antivirus, a VPN, identity theft protection, and of course, a firewall. And that firewall, the smart firewall, is where it really stands out. Instead of letting apps quietly talk to the internet, it flags them and lets you decide whether to block, allow, or set your own custom rules. You can keep it simple or fine-tune those traffic rules if you're the kind of person who likes tweaking settings. Because it's part of a larger suite, you also get phishing protection and dark web monitoring, so basically one install that covers most of your security gaps. The trade-off is that it isn't the lightest app around, and if you only want a firewall, it's definitely more than you'll probably need. But for most people who want that set it and forget it security with serious network controls, Norton is still a top pick. Next is Bitdefender, the customizer's choice. Bitdefender is another heavyweight in the security world. Its total security suite is packed with features, but the real highlight is its firewall. Unlike Windows' all outbound allowed setup, Bitdefender gives you 3 clear modes: automatic, allow, or block. That means you can let it decide for you or step in and control exactly what an app is allowed to do. Extras include stealth mode to make your device invisible and port scan protection to stop probing attacks. There's also an alert mode that asks about every connection attempt, which is great if you like to micromanage. It works well out of the box, but advanced users will truly appreciate how much customization Bitdefender gives them. Now, the downside, the included VPN is capped at just 200 megabytes per day unless you pay for premium. And if you just want something light, then Bitdefender can again feel like overkill. But if you want control, visibility, and options to tweak, then Bitdefender's firewall is one of the most flexible on Windows. By the way, if you're curious how antivirus stacks up beyond just firewalls, then we actually covered it in this video, and it'll help you line up the right combo of tools for you. Okay, a couple quick notes before you decide which firewall is right for you. First of all, don't try stacking multiple firewalls. They'll end up fighting each other and just break stuff. The one exception, I guess, is McAfee, which actually uses Windows Firewall under the hood, so those two do play nice together. Also, firewalls won't make your internet feel slower in normal use. If you're noticing lag, then it's usually your connection, not the firewall. And remember, firewalls aren't a silver bullet against all types of malware. They stop shady traffic from getting in or sneaking out, but if you download something nasty yourself, then only an antivirus will save you. Long story short, don't treat the firewall as an accessory. It's the layer that keeps your system from being wide open. The question is just which style fits you best, an all-in-one suite or a lightweight add-on. Norton 360 is the best all-rounder, the one that covers almost everything in a single install. Bitdefender is the choice for people who love to customize and tweak every setting. And if you want to stick with Windows' own firewall but set it up the right way, then check out our full video on how to configure it properly that I'll link to here. And of course, if you found this video to be helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we break down security tools so you don't have to. But as always, thanks so much for watching and stay safe out there.